Welcome back to part 2 of the Florida Gulf Breeze UFO series. On November 17th, he slipped the photos to the Sentinel under the alias Mr. X because nothing lends instant mystique like a name that sounds like a discount Bond villain. If cornered, his fallback line was flawless. I am just a friend of Mr. X. Sure, and I am just a friend of Bigfoot's accountant. 2 days later, the Sentinel ran the Polaroids and asked readers for sightings, which is newspaper code for "send us more drama." Newspapers spread gossip like peanut butter on toast, enthusiastically and leaving a sticky mess. The story predictably hopped from paper to paper like a bee at a flower festival. On November 21st, Ed reported the plot thickening, a humming in his ear, and a voice speaking in what he described as an African language. Because, of course, the cosmic hotline includes international roaming. He went outside to investigate, and there it was again. The telepathic voice shifted between soothing phrases and blunt commands, and even threw in some Spanish to scold him about photography. "No photos, por favor," said the alien bureaucrat. Ed was not exactly on the subscription plan for compliance. He photographed the vessel again, and said a female voice talked about tests and safety in the tone of a bored quality control technician. He loudly challenged the craft on the morality of people, which is something many of us admire. It is always satisfying when someone stands up, especially when the opposition is extraterrestrial. Public interest rose another notch on November 25th when 5 unrelated witnesses reported seeing an object matching Ed's description. Independent corroboration is the grown-up version of "I swear I didn't eat the cookies." One sighting was logged an hour after Ed's levitation episode, so whatever happened that night was not his solo production. Another witness said they saw the craft on the very night Ed first reported it, giving the tale a breath of shared mystery.
Hummerby and his wife Doris saw this object last November. Charlie, if you could tell us what you saw.
Well, it was right after sunset over East Bay. We saw this circular object. It was bluish-gray in color and with light shining out through portholes. And the really amazing thing was there was no sound.
Craft drifted at treetop level within 400 feet of Charlie, while 2 military jets trailed it a couple of miles behind like very confused chaperones. The object angled up, hovered briefly as if weighing its options, and then blasted vertically with a speed that made the pursuing jets look dawdling. By December 2nd, the episodes took a darker and stranger turn. Ed heard telepathic Spanish about a baby being given bananas and about secrecy, a conversation that stitched together the ordinary and the peculiar like a patchwork quilt. A UFO appeared at a distance and then, with the subtlety of a magician revealing the rabbit, snapped right in front of him. That time, Ed went out armed with a camera in one hand and a shotgun in the other, because when polite conversation and photography fail, the next step apparently is dramatic prop escalation.